Hey, welcome back to the channel, Green Country Baits. We are doing a paint session today. We've got a customer order for some 3 jerk baits and a swim bait in the Splatter Shad pattern. So if that sounds pretty interesting and cool to you, let's go spray some paint. Here's an old Smithwick Rattling Rogue, and looks like I need to tighten that up a little bit. We've got 3 of these and a little swim bait we're going to do in Splatter Shad. So pretty easy pattern, and it's one of my favorites of all the shad patterns that I do. I really believe that for whatever reason it catches fish really well. So pretty simple to do. So those of you out there that's interested in that and doing some stippling effects, but we got these base coated and we're going to come back over them with little pearl white. We're going to hit our little swim bait, and I'd like to, these are pretty cool baits. Got a new guy here in Oklahoma called Mirage Blank Baits. This is one of the shad baits we're going to be doing some testing on, and so stay tuned for some of that under my product reviews. And so I'm going to paint this up in one of my favorite, probably not my most known. I would say my thread fin shad probably gets more attention than this one, but this one is a really good pattern. So quick heat set and we'll be right back. All right, our second color, and I won't run through every one of these baits on camera for you so we can keep the video fairly short, but I've got our little we're going to do some highlight colors, and just down the back we're doing a light pearl gold. It may not even show up real good on camera, and then we're going to go around the head of the bait with that pearl gold as well. Let it fall down the sides just a little bit, and at the end of the video I'll show you how I mixed these and got these particular colors as well. So we've got a real light pearl color that I'm going to dust. Extremely light pressure. I'm turning mine down to around 15, and we're just going to hit the bottom side of this tail and up the sides. Just a little real light purple. The third highlight color I'm going to do is a blue, same pressure, and we're just going to come down the shoulders kind of randomly, add a little bit of those highlight colors in there. Okay, not sure how that's picking up on camera, but it's just real light. You want to be able to see it, but we're not looking for a big blast. I'm going to heat set that. And our next technique are going to be black splatter. Okay, so next up we're going to come back with our stippling effect. I've removed the nozzle cap and exposed the needle, and I've got my pressure down. Right now we're setting at 12, probably around 10 working pounds. And we're just working the trigger. We want a little bit of that to go down the sides, and again, you can do it really as dark as you'd like. I just like to get a little bit of overspray, and then I'll come back and close them up and darken that back up just a little bit, especially around the head. And that, folks, is the beginning to the splatter shad. So we've got a couple more things we're going to show you on this, so don't tune out just yet. Be right back. Of course, you have to have that shad dot. So again, we're using our same black. We've got our pressure still maybe around 14, and we're going to start in close and just fade our shad dot out to the size that we like. Come around to the other side. And I hope you can see that without my hand in the way. We'll go ahead and do it on another one. Problem is I've got these baits in here this direction, so we'll make sure you can see it here. In close and pull back. I just like the faded edge look so much better. So, and on our swim bait, I'm kind of doing it right there where I hit that first little blue spot, but nice little kill shot, or kill shots, kill spot. One more time. Now, if you notice, as soon as I hit my trigger, I shot a little black. Luckily, I was in the right spot, so always finish with air. There we have it. We're going to put some nice gold eyes in this to match our gold highlights around our face and cheek areas. So let me give you a rundown of the paints and kind of how I mixed it. Of course, we had a white base. We went over that with pearl gold. All these paints are Createx. Did I say pearl gold? This is pearl white. That's our over our first initial base coat. Then the rest of these colors, other than the black, have a transparent base in a 4-to-1 ratio. Now, depending on how much paint and how many baits you're going to do, 4-to-1 may be good enough, but transparent base, 4 of these to our satin pearl gold. Then we came back with a pearl purple, same ratio. You could even go 6. This pearl really pops, but the main thing we're trying to do is really take a lot of those the darker colors out of it and make this even more transparent than it is. Okay, so I believe I didn't truly measure it. I'm 4-6 drops to 1 of those, and our last color was an iridescent blue. These are getting where you can't really read them, but Createx, just the basic line, 4-to-1 on that. For our black splatter, I just took a basic transparent black, and I'm shooting this in a 0.35 millimeter airbrush is what I did the stippling out of, and so I will generally reduce that. This time I just used some Wicked reducer and put the black in there I wanted, and again, didn't measure it, 3 or 4 drops of the reducer. Try it on a piece of paper. If you're getting the size of splatter you like, then you're good. If you don't, if you want it bigger, larger, whatever, it's shooting anywhere from 10 to 12 psi down, then adjust. But you know, just a little bit of reducer to that. So again, to just kind of give you a couple of comparisons here, there's our splatter shad in our Smithwick Rogue and our Mirage Blank Baits Swim Shad. So be looking for a be looking for a good product review on this as soon as I can get out on the water and give that a good test. And maybe this weekend, got a little tournament coming up. So anyway, guys, any questions, remember to check the video description. I've got links. You want to know where I purchased some really good blank bodies, the links are down there. There's some great paint options, some excellent starter sets, and even some more add-on paints that as you get better, that you truly should consider adding to your repertoire. Again, those are affiliate links and help me out just a little bit. So anyway, until next week, guys, Green Country Baits, we're signing out.